Hello everybody, welcome to another video update. This video update not going to be good news for those of you who are looking forward to watching the first few parts of my Julii campaign on Rome 2. Reason being is basically it's just not going to happen. Now I can pretty much hear the screams of dismay right now, anger, shouts, insults coming through the screen, so I'll just give you a couple of moments to vent your frustrations and anger. Come on, yeah, give me all you've got. I know you've been looking forward to it, so I deserve it. Shout, scream, call me all the names under the sun. Okay, that's enough. Are you feeling better now? Probably not, but anyway. So I owe you an explanation, I suppose. I thought I might as well give you a video update explaining why, rather than just saying I'm not doing it, leaving you all wondering what the hell's going on. So this is why I'm doing this video. Basically the sole reason for me not doing it is because I don't feel ready to start the campaign, and the reason why is because I don't know enough about the game's features to be able to confidently LP it, and that is it. It's as simple as that. No complex explanation needed. It's a strategy game. It's probably the most complicated and Total War game that's been. It's definitely more complex than any Total War game I've played, with all the new features and all the things you can do on the campaign map and how they work together, and just getting to grips with it. So it came out on Tuesday. I was at work Tuesday, came home, did the first session. After the session was finished, maybe had about an hour and a half to start the prologue off. Yesterday I came home from work again, had a bit more time to play, but was also having to upload The Sims, and then I went to football, so I played about another hour yesterday. So over the past 2 days I've played for about 2 hours and a half maximum, and I still haven't finished the prologue. Basically, that's never a good sign. So because I haven't had the opportunity between Tuesday and today to even finish the prologue, I don't know enough about the functions of the game. So I just wouldn't feel confident LPing it. Strategy games, if you look at all the strategy games I've LP'd in the past, all the Total War games and Crusader Kings 2, they've all been done when I've had time to get to grips with the game. Medieval 2 and Rome, the first Total War, LP'd those well after release. Shogun 2, I started that LP a couple of months after it was released. Crusader Kings 2 again, I started that LP long after it was released. Strategy games have high learning curves, and I feel most confident LPing those type of games when I've got my head around how the game works. I'm not there yet with Rome 2, so that's why I'm not LPing it. So when will I get to grips with the game? Well, that's a good question. I'm aiming to get to grips with the game by next Wednesday. I work 7 days straight and then have 3 or 4 days off. I started work on Tuesday, which means my next day off is next Tuesday. So that will be the day that I spend most of my efforts and time learning the game, because I'll have no distractions, no work, nothing to get in my way, so I can sit down and play for a good few hours, watch people's videos on YouTube just to see how they play the game, pick up a few hints and tips. I like to do that as well, and also read through the in-game encyclopedia. Say that a few times after you've had a few drinks. So by sort of tackling the game and learning the game through these different mediums, a bit of playing, a bit of watching videos, and a bit of reading, that's when I sort of learn most about the game. Sorry if you can hear the shouting that's going on downstairs. It's like a bloody madhouse here today. So I can do that on Tuesday. I can do that up until Tuesday, but obviously in sporadic bits because I'm working throughout the time. So by next Wednesday I can guarantee you with 100% certainty, by hook or by bloody crook, after letting you down today, I'm not going to do it twice in a row. No way am I going to torture you that much. But by next Wednesday I will have another Total War session up, and it will be the start of the campaign. So there you go. I've explained myself. Whether or not you agree with my thinking, or whether or not you whatever you want to forgive me, I don't care. But that's my reasoning for it. I can't think of anything worse than sat today trudging through a session, bumbling through a session whilst trying to learn the game, because I'm going to be sat there looking at the screens, looking at the stats. What does this do? What does that mean? What does that do? How do they work? What do I do here? Oh my god. What kind of a session is that going to be? It's going to be frustrating, it's going to be boring, it's going to be very, very, very slow. You might as well wait until I've got to grips with the game so I can at least give off the aura that I know what I'm doing. So yeah. Now I made this decision today, this afternoon. I decided whilst I was sat at court with nothing better to do. I was sat at court all afternoon waiting for a case. I had nothing better to do, so I just obviously gathered my thoughts and thought, you know what, I'm just going to take. I'm not going to rush this campaign out there. I don't rush my LPs. Why rush decisions, eh? So no, I made a decision then. But I came home today and actually found out that there's going to be a patch released tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow already is going to be a patch release that addresses some performance issues and also some AI issues. So by delaying that, that didn't feed my decision making. I'd already made that choice, and whether a patch was coming out or not, I was going to delay it. But that's actually worked out in my favour, because if they do fix the performance issues and the AI issues, at least then the game might be just that little bit more polished when I come to start it out. So that's a slight silver lining. I know it's not much if you've been looking forward to it, but it's something to work with. So there you go. Again, sincerest apologies, but there's just no point in me trying to bumble through a session today. It just wouldn't be. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it, to be perfectly frank with you. So next Wednesday will be the next session of Rome 2. So until then, I've got obviously other games to upload. Witcher 2 and Skyrim are long due an update, and another Sims 3 session if I can squeeze it in. As I say, I'm continuing to work until Tuesday, so my time even for those other LPs is going to be a little bit limited. For the past 10 days I've had a bit of a busy schedule going on, so you might have noticed a slight slowdown in the amount of uploads, but we'll get back on track eventually, don't you worry. So see you next time, whenever that may be. Sorry once again, I'll see you soon.